A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Washington football team. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Yeah, give me a sec. Yeah, 1 sec. All right. No, I had to give up a whole lot. Yeah. And my cornerback, Jackson.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved.
I have no idea who I'm playing on this game.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. The safety, Landon Collins, there to make the tackle. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
What's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Chase Young. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
This young man, Chase Young, has it all. Speed, power, and a full arsenal of moves to get to the quarterback. The Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2020, he had 7.5 sacks that season. They expect plenty more in the future.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
I'm trying to go balanced this year, man.
Newton to throw. James has got it. Complete. And some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
A man from just south of here in McDonough, it's Antonio Gibson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they feel like they had a real find when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Newton. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down. Gibson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington has taken a 1st quarter lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. Play action. Ryan. And he completes this to Russell Gage. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. A 1st down carry for Davis. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, that's a good 10 to 12 weeks right there. I said that's a good 10 to 12 weeks right there.
Here's Ryan to throw.
That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line. Ryan on target to Pitts. First down, Falcons. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Second and 10.
Check, 47. Yeah. You don't want none. Hey, steady. 47, Mike, 47.
Play action for Davis. Now Ryan. Looking left sideline, incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver.
And it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Here's Ryan. He's going to look deep down the field. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
7, Falcons, nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And he's got room.
home. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Ryan. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Kyle Pitts out of Florida was the 4th overall pick in the 2021 draft, the highest a tight end has ever been taken. A lot of people thought he was the best player in the draft as well. Wearing number 8, he's a matchup nightmare for any defense. Good grab there for a first down.
Hey, Tuesday.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And he will find Ridley on the left side. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Ridley. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 8-yard line.
59, 30, 25.
Ryan going to give this to Davis. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. This looks like a free play for Ryan. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Newton now to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again is Newton. Over the middle, complete. That's James. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
They'll run with Gibson, and this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and goal. Newton. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington has taken the lead.
Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score
It's going to
fast.
be okay, man.
But a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
I'm
In so many ways,
good.
Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Washington kick team back out there now.
So what you want for Trevor Pitts?
Cordero
What
Patterson
you want for Trevor Pitts?
bringing it out of the end zone. No return here for Patterson, so they'll begin things at the 25-yard line.
Oh, nah, I ain't got no goddamn quarterback.
About set
Unless
to
you
begin
find
their
a
next
Houston
drive,
user.
the Falcons offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
21.
Here's Ryan. This one complete to Scott Miller. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To throw again is Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons. Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off
White
by
on white
Troy
crime.
Apke. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
That's it. Right there, the three. Right.
Here's Newton. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Adjustments.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and
Wrong
go make a
person's
play.
in there. Don't worry about it.
The
Don't
free
worry about
safety
it.
made the
That's on
best
you.
play, an interception.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
No, I
There's
didn't.
still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
No,
You
Kittles
got to
wasn't
push
out
it
there.
whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Ryan. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Ryan. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. 48 smart, 48 smart. Pick me up. Here we go. Check 48's the mic.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And that'll make it 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Mike 48, Mike 48. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we gonna Mike the 48 right now. Let's go. I'm coming.
Again, Ryan. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
48. 48. 42. Come on, D. Sponge. No.
They go play action now. Ryan rolling to his left. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Oh my fucking God. This should never happen. It's alright.
He was out
Whatever.
there waving his arms, and when
Be
you got
blessed.
a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help,
Nah,
I guess
man.
waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They go play action with Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from
That
Washington
whole
who are
safety
out on
just
top.
stood there.
As we'll head down
That
to
safety
Orlando,
just
that's
stood
where we
there.
find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
Oh no!
Coach.
Any high ranking person.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
From the 30 on second down, Newton.
He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
A give to Gibson running right.
And shedding a man at the 40. He takes this for about 6
little.
inside the 40.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On second down, here's Gibson again.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
51 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now he dumps this off over the middle and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
At the Falcons' 10-yard line.
Throwing is Newton. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He pushed the wrong button like
to begin
shit.
the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position
This
you wanted to be
motherfucker
in.
actually
Coming
threw
out to
it.
start this
I
third
can't
quarter,
believe
get
it.
a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Pressure, I saw a
Did its
touchdown.
job forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball...
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Montez Sweat just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
It seemed like he kept going through those progressions, and I thought he might dump that underneath, but he couldn't get rid of the football in time.
And I have to wonder if he was thinking while he was back there, I wish there were a lot less progressions on this play. Just someone that I can dump the ball to and get it out of my hands.
And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long.
3rd and 11.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. I got it.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And taken right on the 30. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
They're set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
From the 44, Newton.
Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
And look at this.
Oh, slow with the throw, bro.
Picked up by Foyesade Aluakin.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set on 1st and goal.
Dude, the ball so slow.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
After the interception, here's Ryan. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson.
And he'll get this up to about the 40.
67 yards rushing for him now to this point.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
To throw is Newton.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Newton.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The end result, 21 yards.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away.
Great touchdown, Washington.
Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And Washington going to add on to their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents
As
itself.
you move them, that's why I looked at him.
To make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. The throw over the middle, taken in. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. Play action, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan under pressure. They got him again. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. He's scared. Big ass.
Ryan. Going up top for Miller. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
Oh, man.
I
need to hit these guys.
Strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
To throw is Ryan. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, you saw that shit.
It's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. But it's going to be second down. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Once more, they turn to Patterson, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cordero Patterson. His second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
They'll try and run it here, but he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. So the defense gets the stop. I know it's situation to situation, but who has more pressure there, offense or defense, when they go for 2?
I truly believe it's the defense has more pressure because the offense has an entire playbook wide open from the 2-yard line. You can run it, you can throw it. So defensively, I think most teams are going to be aggressive and force the issue and try and bring pressure.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum,
God damn,
he's
man.
wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Newton. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And I think this is what the early proponents of the forward pass were thinking about. Get it to a receiver and have him do some work afterwards in order to create the big play we just saw there.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Falcons 16.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Landon Collins, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever is...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game.
No, never. That's Josh. I would never do that.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one.
I said, that's Josh. I would never do that.
Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Deron Payne able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Still 15 yards to go. 2nd down. It's Davis on the counter. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Everyone's got 4 down. Everyone, Mike 20. Hey, pick your game up. Go.
Here we go. It's Ryan on 4th down. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Ready.
Newton's going to throw it. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington able to capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Falcons 16.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
Cam throw power's at 92.
And beyond the 20, but
that motherfucker ain't accurate at all.
In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he's going to go down. His time has now run out on this game.
Good shit.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.